DG ISPR General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry on Monday warned that India will attempt a false flag operation in the maritime domain during a closed-door briefing given to senior journalists from select media outlets. In a press release today, the Indian Defence Ministry stated that it was beginning the Trishul military exercise in early November. The exercise, spearheaded by the Indian Navy, would also include the Indian Army and Air Force. He also said there is no arrangement whatsoever under which drones operate from Pakistan to Afghanistan. Field Marshal General Asim Munir delivered an unambiguous reminder. He said, and I quote, "In a nuclear neighborhood, there is no room for war, and if India chooses provocation, the full consequences will be India's responsibility." Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is your very own Fariha Farrukh, and you're watching 360 Digital English. Today's vlog covers 3 official segments. 1. DGISPR's powerful warning to India amid its Trishul exercise. 2. Pakistan's firm message to the Afghan Taliban exposing terrorism, narco links and cross-border aggression. And 3. Field Marshal General Asim Munir's clear reminder that in a nuclear region, there is no room for war. Let's begin. Segment 1. Let India do whatever it wants. Land, sea or air. DG ISPR General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry on Monday warned that India will attempt a false flag operation in the maritime domain during a closed-door briefing given to senior journalists from select media outlets. In a press release today, the Indian Defence Ministry stated that it was beginning the Trishul military exercise in early November. The exercise, spearheaded by the Indian Navy, would also include the Indian Army and Air Force. Speaking about the possibility of Indian aggression, DG ISPR said, and I quote, "Let India do whatever it wants, on land, in the sea or in the air. India must know this time the response will be far more severe." During his briefing, the military's spokesperson highlighted that operations are underway against terrorists belonging to Fitna al-Khawarij, a term the state uses to designate members of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan (TTP), with 1,667 terrorists killed. Giving more details, DG ISPR said as many as 62,113 operations have been carried out this year and 582 soldiers have been martyred. Most of these operations were carried out in Balochistan. Lieutenant General Chaudhry also said that the conditions set by Afghanistan hold to significance and only the elimination of terrorism matters to Pakistan. The conditions set by Afghanistan hold no significance, he said. The important thing is the eradication of terrorism. He added that the guarantors of Pakistani security are the armed forces, not Afghanistan. He said, and I quote, "There will be no talks with terrorists, and Pakistan gave the Taliban, the Afghan Taliban, a befitting response which yielded the results we wanted." He added that during the recent Pakistan-Afghanistan border clashes, 206 Afghan Taliban and 112 Khawarijis were killed. Senior journalist Hamid Mir, who attended the briefing, told Geo News that the journalists were presented with evidence of Afghan Taliban soldiers involved in terrorism in Pakistan. DG ISPR also highlighted the crime terror nexus, saying that the terrorists make between rupees 1.8 and 2.5 million per acre through opium cultivation and that Afghan drug smugglers are interfering in Afghan politics. He said, and I quote, "If you have a vacant love for Afghanistan, then you should go and live there." Segment 2, Pakistan rejects baseless drone claims. DG ISPR Lieutenant General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry has dismissed reports of any Pakistan-US understanding on drone operations in Afghanistan, terming them completely baseless. Pakistan has no agreement with United States and no formal complaint about drones has been received from the Taliban regime. He also said there is no arrangement whatsoever under which drones operate from Pakistan to Afghanistan. He said that the Taliban regime was facilitating terrorists and that Pakistan has made it clear during the Istanbul talks that it was their responsibility to control terrorism. He said, and I quote, "These were our people. When we launched operations against them, they fled to Afghanistan. Hand them over to us and we will deal with them under the constitution and the law." He added that Pakistan still seeks peace, but if talks fail, Pakistan will resolve the problem ourselves. It is better that the Afghan Taliban resolve issues through peaceful talks, otherwise we have other ways to deal with the situation, he warned. DGISPR further revealed that Afghan military personnel were also involved in recent terrorist incidents inside Pakistan. He said, and I quote, "In the past 3 to 4 months of clashes, 112 foreign terrorists were killed, including 206 Afghan soldiers." On those calling for talks with the terrorists, he said, "The Taliban play football with the severed heads of our security personnel. How can there be talks with such people?" He added, "Those who love Afghanistan so much, they should go and live there." Lieutenant General Chaudhry reiterated, "We never made anyone our darling. The Afghan Taliban were never our darlings." He stated that 62,113 IBOs have been conducted this year, with 4,373 terrorist incidents and 1,667 terrorists killed. Most operations took place in Balochistan. Fatalities were higher in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He also revealed the nexus of poppy cultivation, saying, "Around 12,000 acres of land in KP have been used for poppy cultivation. Each acre yields a profit of between Rs 1.8 million and Rs 3.2 million. He warned India once again. He said, and I quote, "India is preparing another false flag operation in the deep sea. Let India do whatever it wants on land, sea, or air. This time the response will be more severe than before." Later, ISPR confirmed that in 2 operations in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, 3 terrorists of the Indian-sponsored outfit Fitna al-Khawarij were killed. Our troops effectively engaged this group of Khawarij, and as a result of precise and skillful engagement, 2 Khawarij belonging to the Indian proxy Fitna al-Khawarij were sent to hell, the ISPR confirmed. Segment 3, India trembles at Pakistan's resolve. Well, India is deeply alarmed by Pakistan's military leadership and its unmistakable stance. Field Marshal General Syed Asim Munir delivered an unambiguous reminder. He said, and I quote, "In a nuclear neighborhood, there is no room for war, and if India chooses provocation, the full consequences will be India's responsibility." Meanwhile, Modi's media is spinning this reality into propaganda, trying to paint Pakistan's strategic restraint as a threat. Listen to this and enjoy.
Munir, at every juncture, is threatening a nuclear war, and Trump keeps claiming he averted a nuclear war because Pakistan wanted to test, either with or without, possibly without American intervention or approval, was found to be conducting one, which is when we hit them back really hard. Listen to Munir now.
"I advise and firmly caution the Indian military leadership that there is no space for war in a nuclearized environment. The onus of ensuing escalation, one that may ultimately bear catastrophic consequences for the entire region and beyond, will squarely lie with India."
You see, the screeching by Asim Munir does not even faintly manage to hide the possibility that India knew about their nuclear angle and India hit the Pakistanis straight where it hurts and straight where it matters, where they keep their nuclear assets and the airbase from which they can fly out their nuclear assets.
Now, my own analysis. This is not bluster. It is strategic clarity. Pakistan's leadership is signaling responsible deterrence, a sober, calibrated posture meant to prevent miscalculation, not to provoke. When Pakistan speaks of consequences, it is warning against escalation and protecting the lives and security of its people. Let the records be very clear. Pakistan's resolve is prudence turned into strength, measured, lawful, and unavoidable for those who test it. This is not diplomatic nicety or empty rhetoric. It is a declaration of sovereign resolve and strategic supremacy. Across the three briefings, Pakistan's military leadership did not murmur. It removed all doubts. The message delivered by DG ISPR and Field Marshal General Syed Asim Munir is simple, stark, and uncompromising. Pakistan will not be browbeaten by propaganda, blackmailed by neighbors, or shamed by false narratives. Whoever tests Pakistan's will, whether Delhi's adventurism, Kabul's duplicity, or foreign rumor mills, will face a calibrated, lawful, and irreversible response that protects our people and our national interest. From Trishul to Doha, from false flags to poppy fields, every domain is now clear. Pakistan neither submits nor tolerates violation. Restraint is not weakness, it is the discipline of strength. Those who confuse calm confidence with hesitation are about to rediscover the cost of misjudgment. This is the voice of a state that has fought, endured, and prevailed. Pakistan stands ready, firm, composed, and unshakable. I'm your very own Fariha Farrukh, and this is 360 Digital English, where Pakistan speaks with clarity, confidence, and command. Take care. Allah Hafiz.